What's up guys, Marty here with another video. And if you clicked on this one, well, where do we start? This game, this name even. Garbage Hobo Prophecy. We are looking at one of the weirdest games I have reviewed on this channel to date. Yeah, so let's go. Steam calls this game an indie simulation strategy. They're the three genres it sits itself in. But it's definitely hard to explain what genre this actually is. But what I'm going to try and do is compare it to some of the games it reminds me of. And hopefully if you play indie games, you will relate to some of them. If you played something like Dominia, it hit me. Dominia playstyle just hit me as soon as I loaded this up. And it's kind of a game where you control a group of gladiators, you train them up, and then you send them off to fight in the arena. Another game it reminds me of is Digimon World 1, back on the PlayStation 1. If you played that, hopefully you can relate. It's a bit obscure. Maybe I'm a boomer, I don't know. But yeah, you would train a Digimon up, and you would send him into fights. But anyway, yeah, they're the vibes I was getting off this game. So you control a group of homeless people living in like a little base, which is like a back of an alley kind of thing. And you have to look after their stats, so like their food, their warmth, their hygiene, and you have to train them up to fight. So the cycle of the game is keep all their life variables up, while like The Sims, while training their strength and agility, other combat stats. As you level up their combat stats, they get skill points, which you can spend on combat abilities and passive abilities. But then when they fight, it is like an auto battle. So they will automatically use their abilities based on their health and their energy to try and beat the opponents. Very similar to a game like Dominia, or I suppose any of the idle games that are coming out on mobile now, really. But yeah, that's the playstyle of the fights. And once you get used to this cycle, you'll quickly realize that you've got no resources in your base to build anything. So you'll have like a bed, maybe like a barbell or a punching bag, and that's it. So what you have to do is you have to leave your base and explore the city. So you use the big map in the bottom right of the screen and you go around the city. As you go there, the game kind of feels to me like Punch Club. Now, if anyone's played that, it's kind of an indie game where you play as a boxer and then there's like a story where you have to, yeah, you'll know if you've played it. This feels familiar. It's definitely a unique style, but it isn't for everyone. And I get that. It's either very boring or very addictive. That's my thoughts. I like it. I'm not going to ruin the story, but you get involved in like begging, fighting for territory, doing fetch quests, getting equipment, and then doing some more like advanced story pieces. All this is happening, you'll have to get materials that you'll upgrade your base. So you can like grow food, improve your defenses, build new pieces. And to make things difficult while all this is going on, you do have events. So there'll be a timer for each event. It's usually a fight, a competition, or the police, you have to fight those. And there's lots of other like niche things in the game that progress as part of the story. Cooking, new zones that you have to go to, new items, equipment for your guys, consumables, NPCs that will join your camp. The game's more broad than I was expecting. And on top of all this, it's really punishing. So if you've played this style of game before, the replayability is your characters can die. And on my first playthrough, there's like a shower in my base, and the water froze in the shower. The temperature dropped, and I didn't have the resources to build a torch. So the water was frozen, my guys all died. On my second playthrough, I ran out of food. And yeah, another guy died. So yeah, this really is pretty difficult. And it really did remind me of Dominia, where like you could have the biggest, baddest gladiator, and then you'd put him into a fight and he'd just get killed in some freak fight, and you'd lose like so much work. But yeah, if you're expecting it, then I think it's a really good thing to have in a game. I like that style of game. I like roguelike games. I like unexpected events. If you get attached and you just want to play this once, I think it's important to know what you're getting in for, because yeah, you are going to lose characters permanently in the game if you make mistakes. And sometimes, I guess, if you don't make mistakes, if something just goes wrong. So yeah, hopefully that prepares you a little bit. Other than that, that is the cycle of the game. You look after your guys, you keep them alive, you grow your base, and then you go out and do missions. If that's for you, then hopefully this video has helped. I've tried to explain how the game works. If it sounds interesting and you want to give it a try, the prologue released today, so the 28th of January. And this is what I've been playing through, and you can see this in the background of the video. It's totally free on Steam, and you'll get a few hours out of it, to be honest. Yeah, I had more than a few hours on this. The full game doesn't yet have a set release date, but I imagine they're waiting on feedback from the prologue, or they're building out the other areas, because the base of the game is complete. I didn't encounter any bugs or anything, but I guess they're building more zones and enhancing the story. Maybe they're putting new systems in, I don't know. But yeah, it'll be coming out, and yeah, why not try it while it's free if it looks interesting. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it's left me wanting more. I really thought this would be a 5-minute play and then I'd be bored, but no, yeah, I'm a sucker for these kind of simulation games. I've got it wishlisted. As long as it's not too expensive, I'll be getting it. Yeah, so if you've enjoyed this video, drop a like, it really supports me. If you like these kind of indie games, subscribe to the channel and you will see more as I make them. I am planning to make a few more of these. I'm working on another one right now. So yeah, if that's your thing, drop a subscribe on the channel and that would be great. If you've tried this or there's something you don't like that's putting you off, also let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what people think of the game. But yeah, that's it guys. Don't want to keep this going on too long. Thanks so much and have a great day.